me, Natalia Raquel, and you're watching.
I gotta take a step back and forgetting about the little things, like checking in on family. I take a nighttime drive to settle my mind. Baby, I'm fine, just lost in the sauce like unsolvable riddles. Way back it was simple, but inside, like folks, so don't forget about the little things.
Alright, so do your touch points on your 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going.
This one?
No, on your 8. So
5,
6.
7, 8.
Okay, so 8.
8, 6.
So it's Sunday, and it's been a really long day, but a really good day, but long. So I wanted to come on here for a little bit and talk about something that is dear to my heart, something that I'm working on personally as a mom. And you're probably wondering, you've seen me in this, but this is like my meditation gown. So I just wear this when I'm meditating morning and night. Yes, I clean it all the time. As you see, it's getting old, but I just feel like it works for me when I meditate, because I'm just, yeah. Anyways, besides the point, I wanted to talk to you guys about being a mom to a child with special needs, especially a grade age child with special needs. So homework is something, as a parent with any type of disability, but just a parent in general, is hard. Our kids don't even want to do it. They struggle. The way they change things, oh Jesus, is new. So yeah, all of that. And I took some notes just from like asking other parents what I was thinking. So yeah. So with me and Brayden, homework is a little bit on a struggle. I personally dealt with issues growing up in school. It was difficult for me to do homework. So he's doing the same. Math is a big subject that we're struggling with. So as you see, we just did some subtraction. That's something difficult. So I wanted to talk about like a rule of thumb that homework should not be, for a child that has a disability, a punishment. On average, it takes most kids about 15-20 minutes to do their homework assignment, versus sometimes a child with ADHD or OD or PTSD or autism or neurological disorder, anything like that, Down syndrome, can sometimes take up to 2 hours, and that is not acceptable. Rule of thumb, it should be 10 minutes for every grade. So my child is first grade, so he would do 10 minutes of homework. Sometimes I stretch it up to 15, but no more than that, just because I know who he is. Your second grader should do 20, and etc. Another rule of thumb that you should think about is distractions. Yes, I am a single parent, so sorry for the yawn, I'm just tired. I'm a single parent, so I know I have so many things to do. From laundry, writing grocery list, getting him ready for school, me trying to find a new job, X, Y, and Z. It's a lot. But distractions does not help your child understand their battles, what they're struggling with, and the problem. So take a second to stop what you're doing, turn off TVs, turn off your phone, take away iPad. If siblings have already done their homework, tell them to go in their room, go outside. But this way, the child that you're working with who has the problem has no distractions. It's just you and them and focus. Another thing is, as parents, we get frustrated sometimes because we're tired and we're stressed and we just want them to solve the problem and get it over with. But as a parent, you need to breathe. You need to, before you do the work, you need to take a breath, because it's going to require you to have a little bit of patience and to really understand, like, you might have got it when you was younger, but your child might not. And to really understand, it's okay for you to be upset that your child is struggling, but it's ultimately up for you to continue to help push your child to do the work and to understand it and solve it in the best way possible. Let me see. I wrote like so many notes down. Praise. Like if your child gets something right, whether it's working with you or in school, praise them. Like Brayden got his report card last week. Yeah, last week. And he did really good, like really improvements on his report card. Sorry, you guys. Than he did before. And that amazed me that he's making progress. And that simply came to me, changing some things. Me not being on my phone. Like me when I'm doing this work, I put my phone up and we're just focused. Me following up with him and asking him questions that, his teacher and I have talked about. So that way he's, I'm so bad yawning. That me and his teacher, have talked about. So that way it's fresh on his brain. Every morning before he goes to school, we do his sight words, and I make him spell it out, and I also make him say it and make it into a sentence. So that way it's fresh on his mind and he's learning. So that might be something that you do with your family. It might be where it's a family game, where you make it into a game where it's at the house or it's, in the car, something. Like, just make it a family game, because that way you're helping your kid learn and they find it enjoyable and they want to continue to do it versus being like a nagging, exhausting thing to do. Like, no one likes homework, but it's something that we need to do in order for us to be, achievement life. Let's see. Be organized. So, like, make sure you have sharpening pencils, color pencils, markers, a whiteboard. With Brayden, he has issues with his writing. He's in OT, so we typically use a whiteboard when doing his problems because we're working with his OT in school and we're about to have an OT outside of school to work with him. So make sure your stuff is organized so that way, like, when you're practicing, you have everything together. You're not scrambling to try to find things. You have everything in order. Another thing, I've wrote my notes everywhere. Another thing is be creative with your homework. So with me, I am a creative mom. I'm a creative person. If you guys don't know already, it's important. So with me, I get chips, gummies. I pull out freaking toilet paper, my vitamins, anything I can to make it fun for him. Because at the end of the day, kids are going to want to learn if it's exciting. No one wants to sit and have their parent teach you something. It mimics school. Like, you're already there for 6 to 8 hours and you gotta come home and your mom wants to act like your teacher too. I mean, no, you're not going to want to do that. So make it fun for your kids. Make it to where you go outside and you make a hopscotch game. That's something that I'm going to work with Brayden on tomorrow. I'm going to go and get some chalk and we're going to do a hopscotch game. And we're going to do our math that way. So that way things are creative and it's sticking to his brain, but he's having fun. And that will ultimately bring you guys closer because you're spending time with them, but you're also helping them with their homework, which immediately will stay in their brain. So that's really important. Not only if it's just for kids that has disabilities, but all kids. Make it fun. Even your high schoolers. Like, if you have a kid that is in high school, I promise you, you might not think that your teenager wants your help, but they really do. But they don't want to feel like you're lecturing them to do their homework. So make it fun, where it might be, you might be that parent, and I think I might be that parent one day, I hope, that if I have a game system with my son, yeah. Oh no, okay, hold on. If I had a game system like an Xbox or a PS4, but anyways, I would play with them while doing our homework. And you're probably wondering huh? But if you get on their level, it makes it work. So asking him questions while we're playing the game. Like if he has a history assignment or an English assignment, have him spell out things while we're playing the game. That way, like, while we're playing, I'm still observing what he's learning, or him, telling me what he read in a book. That way, like, we're on the same page, but still interacting, and he's still learning because we're able to, like, talk about lesson plans and things like that while we're still enjoying time with each other, and he's still feeling like he's still able to do what he wants to do, but not so much. So find ways to be creative with your kids, or your child. Find ways to understand them and what they like and what they don't like, but to ultimately help them thrive as a child in school. Mix the two together, and I promise you, I think it's going to work. But that's all I really have to say. This video is like 10 minutes long, but I just wanted to say, come up with ways to help your kids with learning. Really take the time out during the week to help your kids. Remember, it's 10 minutes per age group, or school grade. But some kids might need more, some kids might need less. So really work with your teacher to figure out what you need to do with your kid at home. Don't forget your teenagers. They do need their help from their parents. They might not say it, but they really, really do. And just because your kid is in AP English, X, Y, and Z does not mean they don't need your help. Help them. Check their work. Pop quiz them. Give them things. But don't make it like so military strong. As always, thank you for watching. And this is the study of how to love yourself and how to help your kid as a mom or a dad. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Time I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night as I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow flying high.